they said, we'll all take cuts.
Mm,
Um, there was a company here locally. They were in the business of making bath soaps, fragrant bath soaps. I mean, this was a for-profit business, and they were doing quite well. But the pandemic hit, and their demand went to zero. Nobody, that was a luxury item. People were scrambling to wonder what they could do, and the owner did the math in her own mind and said, I got to let more than half my people go. I can't sustain this payroll. And it tore her apart, but she decided to bring it to the team and just kind of laid it out there
right.
and said, I'm not going to make any quick, immediate discussions. I mean, decisions. I am going to make some decisions. I need to make some decisions, but it doesn't have to be this minute. Here's the facts. Here's the deal. What do you think? Go sleep on it for a couple of days and let's get back together again. Well, when they came back together, much to her surprise, the team among themselves, I don't know how they did it, and she doesn't know to this day how they did it, but they came back with a proposal. They said, we'll all take cuts.
Mm,
Here's the cut I can take. Here's the cut she'll take, him, and so on and so on. And it equated to that 50% reduction she needed, but nobody was gone.
right.
And then one of them said, we've got all the materials. Let's pivot our production. Let's make hand sanitizer.
Hmm.
So they started making hand sanitizer in bulk, and they were able to get into a bunch of the local grocery store chains. And, if you'll remember, 60 days after the pandemic, if you did get into a store, they had these giant tubs of a hand sanitizer and
Right.
they were everywhere,
Hmm.
giant dispensers. Well, that's what this lady was doing locally.
Yep.
And the demand went through the roof, and she quadrupled her business
Yep.
in less than 6 months doing nothing but high grade hand sanitizer.
Well, I think that's the significant